Hello guys, it's Briggsyboy here, welcome back to my channel, and today I of course have another of my football matchday vlogs for you guys to sit back and enjoy. This time we head a similar way down to Bristol City. So Rovers do look to extend that unbeaten run to 6 games in a row now when we travel down to the High Flyers. So currently Rovers do sit in 10th position on 31 points, taking a look at that league table, whereas our opponents today, Bristol City, as I say, a good season so far from them. They are in 4th position, but only on 35 points, so it shows just how tight that league table still remains. Now, a win or a loss for either team, again, could make a huge difference. It could see Rovers slipping as far down as 14th, 15th. On the other hand, a win could see us go as high as 5th or 6th, I believe. So, it really is closely contested, which makes it so entertaining. Rovers' previous result was a 1-1 draw away to Swansea City, of course, whereas Bristol City suffered a 2-1 defeat to Millwall at home. Millwall picking up a couple of good results recently. Bristol City's key players. So for our opponents, I think Andreas Weimann has got to be one of them, top scorer for them so far this season with 7 goals and 3 assists, not bad at all. Josh Brownhill, 5 goals and 2 assists, a very creative and dangerous player. And then I've gone with Nathan Baker, the solid centre-back. So today's visit to Ashton Gate will mark off ground number 36 out of 92 for me. So another one to tick off the list and one that I'm very much looking forward to. My score prediction for today's game. Now, I've been umming and ahhing over this for a long time because we do have some key players out today, and I am expecting Mowbray to make quite a few changes with the likes of Danny Graham and Stuart Downing. I've been optimistic. I've gone with a 2-2 draw. Do I think that's going to be the scoreline? Most likely not. We don't have the best of records away at Bristol City, and they are in top form, like I say, at the moment. But I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw. Scorers, let's mix it up a little bit today. Sam Gallagher to get 1, because I would expect him to start in front of Danny Graham, as I say. And let's go Lewis Holtby to get the other. But there we go, that is all the pre-match going into this one. Keeping it short and sweet. I'm very much looking forward to the trip down to Bristol today. Hopefully Rovers can extend this unbeaten run to 6 games by picking up at least a point on our travels. So, without further ado, let's head off to Ashton Gate, and hopefully it's going to be one to remember.
Go! In terms of the selection today, you told us Wednesday at Swansea there will be changes and there will be players who feel they've not been given a chance recently to get a game today. They've taken their chance, haven't they? They've shown you how good they are.
So it's not news to me. The hardest part of any managerial job is connecting with your players, making them feel as if you care about their lives, but then having to let them down and not pick them. And that's the hardest part. And sometimes you question yourself whether you're a bit soft or whether you're too harsh on the ones. It's like sometimes you're harsh on your own kids. I have to pick a team for the football club and for the supporters of the football club to try and win games. And today I just felt the turnaround time of Wednesday, Saturday was too tight really to keep going with the team that had won some football games and talk to the rest about making sure that you make me have a really, really difficult job for the next game. And they did that today, of course. They went to war for us when they needed to, and they played football when they needed to. And so, a good day all around. Pleased for the supporters who made a long trip, and obviously pleased for the footballers.
You are 3 points off third at this moment in time with the way the Championship table is. A lot of teams played each other today and in midweek. It's anyone's guess how the table will look at New Year's Day, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, we just have to keep going. I've said this, and it's an important victory for us. I think these two games on paper look pretty tough, away to Swansea, away to Bristol City, and so we decided to stay down, cut out the travelling, and it's paid dividends for us. We've now got we've got 2 home games, I think, coming up, Wigan and Birmingham, I think, and we have to try and capitalise on that. And there's no easy games, as we know. Every game's tough, but we'll be ready, and they'll rest now for a few days, and then they'll come back to work and get ready for some big games coming up.